So, let's see what Redux do on their T side. Okay, might go for a 4-man short here. Spraying down mid. That smoke does go down to block off the mid player. And a little bit of damage done to CTs, but not a lot. Good nade coming in onto Savjin, dropping him down to 45. And Rktm already flanking, and no one watching long there. Savjin just dropping immediately. Oh, Sikex does land a good headshot. The T's do trade. Lujan needs to take this player down, but DM somehow gets the kill. And bomb's being dropped in mid. 3 CTs there. Specca taking down one. Razy very, very low in mid. He should go down here. But Hyphy's actually... he's actually binked his teammate there.
Can you confirm if the game's up on OBS? We might have a cap fail.
There it is, boys. There it is. I told you there would be a caps fail. There it is, boys. I'm so sorry. I'm just commentating to a blank screen of stats. Hey, PK, mate. That's the one I was talking about.
Yeah, you can officially say Caps wrecked himself.
I did. I'm so sorry, boys.
He wrecked himself.
But nevertheless, Rktm do pick up the first round there. Oh, that's embarrassing. But T-side on a Tech 9 armor buy. And let's see what they can do here. Looks like they've opted for a B push, and I have to say this never works out. They're going to get shut down immediately.
Wow. And again, we see this B shut down. Maniac and DM just are this unstoppable force, but as we say that, Maniac is left. Specca does take him down.
Yeah, Specca on 47 though, and he's still got 2 CTs left to deal with. I mean, that second round B strat is so standard that most teams are going to expect it. They're going to be ready for you, and unfortunately, that's exactly what we saw here. The CT's just lying in wait and spraying him down as they came into sight. It is a 1v2 though, but I don't think Specca will be able to pull this off. As I say that, Specca does land a great headshot onto Yune and sprays down Razy at double doors and actually clutches.
Pulls a 4K out of nowhere and just actually winning that round for his team. This should reset the mentality for his team right there that Rktm are beatable, they can do this and they can pull off the win.
Yeah, Specca's going to be the beacon in this game, I think, for T-side, if he can continue to make plays like that. He's going to bring his team back from the brink of extinction, and yeah, they've got to be feeling good after that.
Definitely throwing Rktm onto an eco, and I think Rktm... yeah, I'm just, I'm surprised that they actually pulled off that eco play. Going into B like that, just wholeheartedly.
Yeah, that was an individual skill towards the end there. Specca just, picking up that 4K for his team and just... Yeah, no one else was doing it, and Specca was like, right, boys, I've got this, don't worry. Easy. So T's now playing this one very slow. A good pre-nade onto DM. Wow, that's going to hurt. And he does get flashed here. Specca just coming around the corner and finishing him off very, very easily. I think you have in a bit of a name battle there, but neither player connecting it long. Smoke does go down onto CT, and it looks like the T's might be trying to sell a mid to B here. Razy is on site A, and he is going to hear them push up. Nade's going down to northeast. And Razy actually getting a bink instantly, but he will fall. And the CT's trying to rotate over from B. Specca takes down one and almost gets caught off guard there. Able to duck back into double doors as Sikex hunts for an exit frag here. Probably trying to pick up a gun.
Savjin just looking in the wrong position again, being caught out. He just can't seem to cut a break tonight.
Yeah, poor Savjin. He's caught the brunt of Rktm's fury, that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, he pushed in on B, he was in Nana, pre-firing the car on Inferno, and yeah.
Once again, let me apologise for that, guys. I'm sorry that I did have the overlay up for that first round.
Just the usual caps fail we see there, guys.
Yeah.
Did you manage to get Specca's last 2 kills in, though? Did we get that?
On the second round eco? Yeah, we got that.
Yeah, okay, sweet. Oh, Rktm with his mid push though.
Just that's not working out.
Yeah. Thankfully, Redux has actually read this and played the passive lineup, walking into it and giving them, you know, giving Rectum the chance to show dominance.
The CT's now in a 2v3. You know, about to engage here with Specker at long. And hot flash comes in, but the T's actually flashing themselves there somehow, and you know, will pick up the kill there. DM does pick up a Galil, and I'm going to try and attempt this. He does have 100 hit points, but both those T's with armor. Oh, DM, he should have taken his time with that shot. He flicked as he shot and gave away his position. He probably could have picked him up a little easier. But the heat of the moment getting the better of him, I think.
DM's just playing this, trying to make work of this round, but T's have already planted for short, so he's at a great disadvantage now. Either way, he will likely go down here, unless both of them whiff, as we did see on the Inferno pistol round, where two of them actually missing the last player, but no such luck this time.
Yeah, that's highly unlikely. I mean, Redux actually getting the rounds that they need right now. Ahead, and this is a little bit of a turnaround, I think. Rectum are going to be able to full buy though, and the question is, can they bring it back on the buy? Can they destroy Redux? That's what they're going to be looking to do, and there is the first pick from DM. Taking down Lucian in mid. T-spawn, sorry. He's losing man very, very, very early in the round.
Apparently, chat's saying it is buffering again. Not too sure what is going on there and why it's doing it, but
I have no issues on my end, guys. There is absolutely no lag for me.
Try. Can I suggest just try refreshing the page, possibly, and just seeing, and then if you guys can, let us know if it worked or not.
The T's playing this very, very slow at the moment. The bomb is actually back at T-spawn. And they're yet to make a decision as to where to go. They have one player lurking outside long, and a couple of players peeking out short, looking for that information, but CT's really giving them absolutely nothing to work with. DM, in fact, watching short with that AWP. If they do peek out, they would have been destroyed. But T-side do look like they are going to be heading towards B, sending a couple of players through mid. Smoke does go down. DM, little did he know how close he was to that player there with that scope. And the push is on at B. Nuno does take down Enforcer. IQ though from on top of boxes, trading onto Maniac, and T's do have control of B, but unfortunately a man down at the moment, and CT's very, very close already. Oh, Hyper pushing out of doors finds Uno there, but DM takes him out, and Razzie finishes off Specker in sight, and that will be the second round for Rectum on the board.
It feels like the game's been going a lot longer than that. For some reason, I'm not too sure why, but the game just, to me, feels like it's been running for a lot longer. I think it's just the slow plays that these teams are bringing out. But,
yeah, they're definitely wearing the round down, that's for sure.
Yeah. Rectum showing, the great team play that they have there again. Picking up, as Hyphy, I think it was Hyphy that pushed out from the doors to try and kill him and actually take him one, but immediately getting traded, so...
Big push on again, but you've got to be a lot more coordinated than that, boys. And Maniac is having a field day here. SickX joining in with 2 USP kills, and the CT's not conceding a single kill on that B site at the moment. I think they've done it every time they've managed to thwart the B, apart from Specker's clutch. But B site does not look good for Bs at the moment. Yeah, boys, it's probably your net. I have no issues on my end. There's no issues with my upload speed or anything at the moment, so I really can't give you any help there, unfortunately. We could lower the bitrate even more, but I don't know if you guys would want that. If you do, let us know in chat and I'll lower it. But T-side do get the first pick there onto SickX, and DM down very, very low to 2 HP. So a good start for T-side right now. But they are going to go through mid to B. Hot flash coming in from Une, but Specker with a great headshot there, managing to line him up before he got flashed. And Maniac now all alone on B bomb site. Does take down 2 though. Maniac, he's been an absolute rock holding down these sites. Make that a 3K. Wow. And Lujan all on his own now. The way Maniac's playing right now, I would not challenge him at all. He's wrecked him on both Inferno and Dust 2. I know it's funny, but I actually need to say that without the pun.
Yeah. Wow, Lujan does pick up one, leaving himself in a 1v1 with Raze.
Yeah, he that was a good shot through smoke there, but don't peek it, Ray.
Oh, Lujan does pick up the win for his team there, but a much nicer place coming out from Redux here. I mean, they are 4-3 against Rktm, so hopefully they have had this mentality reset, but we do see Sabjin still on 1 for 7 there. Not quite sure what's going on. I think he's focusing a little bit too much on the team and not so much his own gameplay, and I think this has been a detriment to him. He's been caught out in very weird positions.
This side fully brought up once again. And, with a good hold there, he does manage to trade his teammate out and pick up a second frag. So the T side, a man down right now. And very spread out over the map. Not sure what they're going to do here. Looks like the bomb might be heading backyard, back towards B. And I think they feel like they have a chance at B, but I would be shaking my head right now. Don't go B. Maniac's B. He's going to destroy you.
If they do decide to go B here, they do need to trade Maniac and trade him fairly quickly.
Oh, definitely. I mean, he's the key player right now. He's the one that's holding down this B bomb site. Even though he is on 320 ping. Not sure how he's doing it, but he's still doing it. He's going to peek with the AWP and takes out Maniac. That is a good pick, and 2 of his teammates have made it out through mid. Oh, but DM with a great shot over smoke there. And Tees will take the site, making it a 2v2. Interestingly, both players on each team with an AK and an AWP. So how's this take going to go?
Oh, Specker.
Yeah, just pushed into site by himself there. That was a little bit of a mistake, I feel like. DM trying to land this shot, but I'd be saving that AWP if I was you, buddy. Lujan just pushing out of double doors there, picking up that easy frag as DM was engaged with Specker. So a nice round from Redux, and they are in the lead at the moment, 3-5.
I think what happened there actually, Maniac actually started to lag, so that's why they were actually able to get past Maniac somewhat fairly uncontested.
Yeah, T's maybe getting a little lucky there.
So hopefully they don't count the chickens too soon and excuse the pun because they're chickens in this game. Oh, Maniac. As I say, it does pick up 1, gets traded by Sav.
Yeah, CTs went aggressive in mid there, and Razy had a lookout short, got dinked down to 13 and decided to, nope, see you later mate, run back. But the rest of his team pushing up there and just getting obliterated by the AKs of the T side. Redux looking very confident now, indeed. They have put that map behind them, that Inferno map, and it looks like they could be in a good chance for this one. Hyphy with a nice flick there onto short. That was some great control.
Yeah, again, being able to reset your mentality that quickly is very, very good. I mean, a 16-1 on a map is nothing, it's not easy to come back from. And, again, Specker being the sort of, the linchpin for his team at this point, just holding them together and making strong plays.
Oh, no.
Sick X with 3.
Yes, things are going very badly. Why do they keep going B? I mean, it is a no-go at this point. Maniac even chucking a nade in there and getting a kill. Lujan, last player alive, and I mean, this round's over before it's begun, really. He's going to get caught off guard here as well. Just silly plays, really. I mean, they didn't put any smokes down. They expected a single pop flash to get him into that site.
Yeah. And again, they should have taken that from the last game, from the last map. Rktm are a very passive team. They'll play to their advantage every single time.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, they've done it very well, very well. Yeah, and the update on the other game that's going on right now, guys. Legend Ads has just posted in chat. Aurora is up 6-4 after losing first map versus Foe Gaming.
Or forks, depending on how you look at it.
No, come on, mate. It's a French word. Foe. It's foe.
I know it's a French word, but mate, we don't speak French in Australia. Australia, mate. We're not Canada.
A quick pause coming in there from T-side, and I believe they've gone for a Tech 9 no armor by a couple of smokes and a couple of flashes. Just trying to work a sight here. Oh, nice nade coming in from DM. That will do a lot of damage onto the T's, taking 3 down, almost half.
Oh, Specker with a run boost there.
Missed that on stream, unfortunately. Does get a molly frag though on Twin Force, so T-side will get a plant here. But the molly going down, it actually takes down Specker before he can plant. That was 1 tick away from getting the plant, and the molly just doing a great job there. Ivy has to pick up the bomb now and try and get this plant. CT is pouring in from every angle. Hyphy actually flashing CT and dropping down, but flashing himself in the process. Does take down DM though and picks up the AWP. I think Hyphy's on a bit of a hot streak here. Oh, but he whips his AWP shot. And that'll be all she wrote for T-side. I think Lujan on site now trying to hold off the last of the CTs. But, just pushes up and finishes him off on short.
Again, just a note. Hyphy actually binked Sikex as well. While running to CT to get cover to actually pick up the AWP in CT as he did. He did actually bink he binked Sikex mid-run with the Tech 9.
I did not even notice that.
That was a nice shot. Had he hit him one more time, he would have actually dropped him, so leaving his team in a more favourable position, but Lujan with a great pick through the door.
Yeah, that was a fantastic shot. He's with the man advantage for once. Make that a 2-man. Enforcer goes down on long, but his teammates push through smoke and trade effectively. And a 2v4 right now. CT's nothing on A right now. I mean,
this is what we need to see.
Yeah, the aggression Redux and getting the picks is really what they should have been doing. And leaving B alone. I mean, just leave it alone.
Let Maniac play the retake. Let him come to you, not you go to him.
Absolutely right.
But, this is what we didn't see in the last map was the effective trading, and we've seen it just then, which is what we need to see more of, but Maniac picking up one. Specker actually trading onto Maniac with a headshot there. Lujan just peeking, trying to hide from that molly. Oh, Specker with another great headshot from the car.
Yeah, that was a nice hold by Redux. They did well there.
Yeah.
And, CTs are going to be eco here, so they have the potential to get another round on the board. I just hope that they don't get pushed and caught off guard.
We have seen them do it once, so that although they didn't win the round, they did push up mid, and I think they left T's with 3 players.
Looks like CTs have actually bought here, and I'm confused as to why. They have minimal nades, and one more save would have netted them, the guns that they needed, but they've opted for a FAMAS, and wow, what was that? Lujan completely through smoke. That was one for Overwatch, I think.
Vac or not?
Even he can't believe it. Look at the chat. But
he's just like, what?
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
I think what Rktm were trying here, to be honest with you, Caps, is I think they were trying to do a surprise buy. Savjin would have been, he would have likely said to his team, all right, we've smashed their economy. They will be eco. They want to have full nades going into the next round, and they've surprise bought. They don't know this just yet. They should see the FAMAS on the ground and make note of it, I hope, but DM does pick up Lujan.
Oh, great sense from Enforcer there. Shooting that very uncommon spot. Maniac going down on B. And 2v2 right now. Oh, nice headshot. Just creeping up on Specker as he pulled a smoke out there. Enforcer. Last player alive. 19 HP on back plat. I'll spot Razor and take him down. But, wherever his position now, just needs to land a bullet.
With the... Again, that force buy actually working for them, but going to this next round, they're not really going to be able to rebuy much. I mean, will be able to drop one and rebuy. But it'll likely be FAMASs across. It'll be a poor man's buy, so although it did pay off, I mean, the T's are able to actually, you know, marginally rebuy themselves. Bit of a weird economy stance going into the second to last round of the first half.
Yeah, that's why I would have expected a save in that previous round. I mean, even though they did win, it cost them. It cost them. They would have been full bought this round with full nades and everything, and probably with a better retake opportunity.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this CT setup. They're actually going to play the pop flash off the wall and push 2 out from mid, and it does work. Takes out 1, and DM rating Uno, but immediately the T's respond, and it's a 3v3.
It's quite an even 3v3 right now. You got Enforcer on 58 and Sikex on 35, so hopefully they'll see the smoke push.
Yeah, Uno's up very, very close on the edge of this smoke, and he does actually get a kill. Sabjin just did not expect him there, and the AWP obviously couldn't do anything about it.
Come back into the sort of slow play again. Not too sure what Enforcer was doing there. He had Yuna's head lined up, but
perhaps a little slow on the trigger there, unfortunately. And Redux are starting to drop rounds now. This does not look good. It is a T-favoured side map, but Rktm yet to play their T side, and I'm a little worried for Redux right now. Look at the bias.
Yeah.
I mean, this is not what you want to be on in the last round. This was
yeah,
mainly,
definitely.
I mean, they have a few nades, but CT's full bought up, and on a nade like that, not helping, and a molly to follow it up.
Yeah, Redux just they don't seem to be managing their economy very well. I mean, although we did see Rktm actually go for a bit of a crazy buy, and then it actually paying off to a point to a round win. Yeah. But not so much to a strength economy and then going into the round following.
Yeah, it was probably the wrong call strategy-wise, but, with the randomness of CSGO, you can always win a round, so why not, I guess.
Just looking at the scoreboard again, you've got it pretty even. I mean, Uni 17-9, Sikex 13-11, DM 10, and Maniac 13, Raze 2 for 11. Looking at the T side, you've got Sabjin on 2 as well, so kills are some.
T's are actually trading out the CTs here. They brought it back to it's actually a 2v3 right now. Maniac does go down as well, and it's a 1v2. I mean, the T's could actually win this round on an eco. I don't think anyone expected that.
Yeah, definitely. It's not something you'd expect. Razy left to clutch. He does only have 2 kills, so. Just aiming a little bit too high there and actually not being able to pick up the player. As Enforcer peeks him with the M4, taking him down. Securing the last round for Redux there.
Yeah, good half by both teams. I mean, we saw a few mistakes from them, but all in all, I think it was pretty solid. And I'm interested to see how Redux are going to hold off this Rktm side on T. I think they're going to have to play very smart.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, both teams actually have an anchor right now. Sabjin and Razy.
Yeah. Both on 2.
They're both
almost the same scoreline.
Yeah, it's let's see. Sabjin does pick up a good headshot onto Razy though. The 2 bottom fraggers going at it. And the rest of the T's actually do take B. Specker though, on the rotate, does take down DM in mid, and it is a 2v2. Maniac and Sikex left to hold off this CT retake. Decoy coming
Specker
in.
And
Lujan
what a
and
retake.
Specker.
What a retake. Wow. That was a play and a half. Dropping in, actually not seeing the player initially, and then Lujan just actually picking up that kill. What a great retake. Wow. Just these two guys are doing work for their team right now. Keeping them in this, I mean, They did a bit of work in the last map, but just not enough. Where here, the rest of the team is stepping up as well, which is good to see.
Oh, it's like seeing a different team play. I mean,
yeah.
Inferno was something they'd rather forget, I think, and they've obviously put it behind them, and it's really showing in their gameplay right now. This side on a full eco though, no armor and only a couple of flashes. P250s, pretty standard setup there, and it looks like they are going to send the bomb up short. Or are they? Players actually dropping down into mid and right into the crosshairs of Lujan. Able to spray down 2 before he falls. Maniac looking for that rotational player out long, but he's not going to find anyone. CT's actually heading back towards A bomb site. And the T's have stalled once again. They should have pushed here, but instead they're sitting in tons and they're going to get picked off as soon as they peak.
Just to note, something Hyphy just did then, you know, great call on his part, but it is risky, but he actually took the FAMAS that was, the M4 that was dropped by Lujan and picked it up, threw it up towards B, picked up his FAMAS and took it with him. To sort of hide the gun so that it didn't actually give Rktm a chance to pick up a weapon and make work with it.
Yeah, that's a great idea. If you can hide the guns from the players, why not?
Yeah, definitely. Don't give them any tools to work with.
He's actually changing their strategy here and heading towards long. And I don't know if they're going to win the battles at this point, especially at this range. They're coming up against FAMASs and M4s. They have no armor and P250s and only 15 seconds on the clock. They are running out of time very quickly, and they're probably not going to take the site here. They do go down. DM picks up 1, but Sabjin will finish him off from window. And another round on the board for Redux.
We could very well see 3 maps at this stage. I mean, it is only 7-10. I mean, Rktm have got their buy, and these guys are very, very sharp players with AKs.
Yeah, sorry about that, chat. Probably missed that. Thanks, guys, for picking that up. Might have made the wrong call there, but you know, that happens.
I'm not too sure. I was just reading that myself, and I'm not too sure. I'm trying to work out what round it was. Was it Redux's round, or was it Rktm's round for the Tech 9 buy?
It was Redux in the last half.
Oh, okay. In the last half, alrighty. Okay. I wasn't paying attention to it.
So both sides fully bought up now. You know, no nades. And T's really good using the nades to work with. No HPs, no mollies. CT is almost in the same situation. They've opted for mollies over flashbangs though. And the old decoy on Enforcer. Pretty sure I've only ever seen that work, maybe once or twice. But,
decoys actually can be... I was going to say, decoys can be very effective, especially if, you know, mid-push, a T's pushing out and you do throw a decoy. They can... I have seen players turn for them, thinking it's a flash, and actually getting taken out.
Yeah, that's
quite a funny sight to see.
Lujan does some great damage on DM in mid as the T's try to push up into B. And they do actually trade out here. So it is 3v3. CT's already, though, very, very close. Sikex does get the bomb down. I think he's just going to avoid that molly. And Maniac! Wow, catching the CTs as they rotate. An easy 2 frags there. Enforcer will fall at the boxes outside double doors. And that is how you take B, boys.
That is how you catch rotators as well.
Yeah, Maniac, he's been an absolute beast. I mean, sure, he's not top fragging at the moment, but he'll be riding high after that last map.
Him and Uni are both actually top of the scoreboard for frags. They're both tied even at 17.
Yeah.
So again, the same 2 players we saw in the last map doing work again. But as we say, that Hyphy does pick up Uni with a pistol.
Yeah, so he's going super aggressive up mid. Maniac does shut down Sabjin though. And bomb still dropped at T spawn. So T's could go anywhere from here. And with the CTs on, I mean, I don't think they even bought. They bought pistols and no armor.
Yeah.
So this should be the T's round here. They have control of B. But look at the CTs. They are all very, very, very close.
I do like this play from Maniac though. I'm watching him now on my screen, and he's still in T spawn. Specker none the wiser to this.
Yeah, he's
does go down. And he would have had information that these guys would be close on the door, so be wary when you are putting the bomb down.
Wow, DM straight through smoke onto Hyphy. And the nade coming in onto Lujan. And I think the CTs will fall here. A Sikex about to peek out window. We'll pick up Lujan. And Rktm putting rounds on the board in this second half. So, bit of a game on our hands, guys. I don't think anyone expected this to be close.
Yeah, I to be honest, I expected a one-sided affair again, you know, in the way of Rktm over Redux, but Redux actually resetting their mentality and going into this game with, you know, forgetting about that previous map that had even actually happened, and are doing very, very well. But just taking note, looking at DM, just spotting mid, not even with a gun out, just been with a knife. counting the cross, seeing if any more rotate, to work out where these players are, and Force's basically being read like an open book right now.
Yeah, that's a great strategy, just to shoulder pick a corner with your knife out for that extra movement. But good pop flash there at long. Maniac able to get the kill on Enforcer, who had pushed up very, very close in bedroom. And that's his mistake. He will go down. He's with the man advantage, and I think this might be a 10-10 we're looking at here. I think CTs were actually double eco there as well. They did buy pistols, but you know, they had a couple of weapons as well from the last round.
Smart thing to do nonetheless. I mean, you know, it is rare to see teams sort of have a discipline with ecoing, and I think Redux don't want to throw their chances away right now. Oh, Savjin just cannot catch a unit at the right time. Unit rotating, actually picking a Sav up in tunnels there.
Hypey's picked up an AK though, and it is a 2v3. I think it looks like he is going to save it though. He's heading back towards long. And Specker just looking for an exit frag here, possibly picking up a weapon. You know, he's checking tons though. And I think the CT's actually headed towards backyard. So Hypey as well looking for exits. No, in fact, he's changed his mind and he's run back towards long. So he will get away with the weapon there. Specker going in for a cheeky ninja, but DM is watching window and will drop him. So a 10-10 in the second half here. Rktm on the comeback.
Rktm's economy set for the next 2 rounds. I mean, each player having over 8k, or yeah, and you know, going into these rounds, this will be a comfortable round for Rktm in the sense that they know if they do lose it, they will be able to rebuy in the next. But a lot of pressure on Redux right now to actually secure the win in this round and the next to force Rktm onto an eco.
Yeah, definitely. If they lose this round, it's going to be devastating for them. This far into the second half, with the scores tied, I mean, you cannot afford to lose a round, basically. And their economy is shot to pieces. So, I'm reluctant to say it, but I think if they do lose this round, it could be Rktm's game if they do run away with it after that.
Yeah, you're definitely right there. I totally agree. We're definitely going to see a one-sided affair coming out if Redux do lose this round, because it'll be 2 ecos, possibly another buy, and then, you know, by then we're already approaching the 15th round. Very slow game from them here, just letting Redux try and get somewhat comfortable in where they are, you know, and understand the read, but it does look to be an A push. They're going to push out onto A here, forcing a fake, and they're going to push the players out onto B.
You know, actually dropped into CT, and he's caught Hypey off guard, dropping through that smoke, and the rest of his team headed through mid. This is a fantastic B take so far. They've killed the CT player, and Razy's taken down the player back plat. T's with the man advantage, and that was a very smart play.
That was definitely a smart play. I actually thought they were going to push unit up short, forcing the rotate out from the B players, but Enforcer. Wow,
so close.
Pushing into side, nearly getting the last player, 8 HP.
Very, very close to clutching that. It's a little unfortunate. Redux do lose the round, and they are going to be on an eco here.
Now again, unit being able to make that jump with that single flash coming out, you know, showing good movement there as well. Just, I think he actually bunny hopped straight off the block, straight into CT.
Yeah, he just dropped straight down. He was like, nope. See you, Hypey. He's been playing there before, and yeah, he knew exactly where he was.
Yeah, I tend to call that position that he was, but that Hypey was playing. I call it the Freakazoid spot because he just loves being boosted up there.
So he's pushing up mid now. They are trying to go super aggressive, but it's somewhat working. It is a 3v3. Yuno comes back from B though to help his AWPing teammate out. Hanging around Suicide. Is he going to push through this smoke? DM is waiting on the other side, and yes, he will push through. DM picking up an easy frag there. Lugen, the last CT, alive. Sorry guys, I'm losing my voice.
The Lugen's got a bit of work to do here. I mean, he's going to be pushing around the back, but DM realizing this, just waiting on the rear. You've got Unio on short, so they've got all bases covered. Actually, Lucian electing to save the AK.
Yeah, that's the right call. At the moment, you know, they will be able to full buy next round, but saving that AK is just going to help their economy that much. I'm just going to have a bit of a cough, guys. If you don't mind, I'm going to mute my microphone.
No, you didn't actually mute it, but... Oh, okay, it's just TeamSpeak. Alright,
we're back now, guys. I've cleared my lungs.
I sounded like a crazy man for a second, but we do see Lucian nearly engaging, nearly going down, but getting by with the skin of his teeth there.
So Redux, they really need to win this round now. They've got the money and the nades to do it. Looking good for them right now. They just need to step up and start fragging these T's. So again, this slow play coming in from Rktm, and it's been working for them so far. They've decided that the 5-man push is not for them. They are going to split and pick every time, and they're putting the rounds on the board, so I can't say that they're not doing well.
Everyone is sort of somewhat picking on old Ray Z there with the 6 and 17. And then Savage and 4 and 19. So
yeah, come on, you got to be fair, guys. Where's the picking on Sav?
tough day in the office for both these boys.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. You don't, in a situation like this, when you go low like that, these players would be feeling like they've let their teams down.
Yeah, but really they haven't. I mean, the teams as a 4-man is actually doing work, so there's nothing really to worry about. Your team's somewhat carrying you. I personally, you know, in this scenario, these players just need to reset their mindset and focus a bit more on their own play and what they're doing wrong in situations to not die so soon. And actually try and win the frag.
It looks like the push is on. T's are opting for this short push, and I think Yuno's actually made it down into cutout. Dropping off short there. But he's going to expose himself to the long player. In fact, Hyphy will push out through smoke, picking up 2 and getting a little overeager there, putting some damage onto Lucian. But they do successfully take back control of this A bomb site, and Rktm has left it so late in the round that they actually lose to the timer going down.
Great play nonetheless. I mean, they did try that smoke on both sides of CT. One of them, I think they did smoke the mid to B. I didn't actually check, but they smoked, you know, the long side of CT off as if they were dropping, forcing the CTs to think, okay, care CT, there's one that's dropped, when really Uni actually pushed up the ramp.
So Redux picking up a much needed round there. Really just... Rktm have only got themselves to blame for that, just leaving it so late in the round. Perhaps time to switch it up, boys, and go a little bit faster next time. But it doesn't look like they're doing that at all. Maniac still playing this slow long, and he is going to have a little peek in the bedroom, but no one there this time. You know, down to 35. Those CTs with first blood. Now, I have to say this is a very, very patient CT side we're seeing. They are not giving the Ts anything to work with.
Yeah, it's very nice to see. I mean, they're not giving them anything, not making any mistakes at this point, and just forcing the Ts to make the plays and make first contact.
That was a fantastic shot by Lucian, jumping up on the scaffolding and catching DM. DM actually fired as well, but Lucian just too quick on the trigger.
Hyphy's actually in a very nice position to catch these players coming out.
Oh, Lucian getting pushed at boxes. He needs his teammate to help, but he will find one, and Hyphy helping him out. Maniac, though, is still alive, and he picks up 2, making it look easy in a 2v1, but CT's on either side of him. He needs to push in now. Oh, and just checks the wrong corner, unfortunately. Sav waiting near car, and it is all tied up right now,
calling in the pause. I would love to be a fly on the wall in this discussion right now, because this is, yeah, there's going to be some heavy talks going on right now between these guys. It's 12-12 scoreline. Rectum will likely, you know, they'll just be picking apart what they're doing wrong and where they're being picked and what strat's not working and what is working, and will likely go with what has worked. But nonetheless, Redux on the other hand, they'll be discussing where the mistakes are happening and just trying to fix them on the fly, and just hope that the players land shots because these last few rounds are very crucial.
Well, that last round they played their most successful strat, that mid to B strat, with 3 players out mid, 2 in B, but CT's just managed to hold on that time. I don't know if we're going to see that again. I have a feeling
it's likely
they're
that
probably going to go for a long push or something.
Although in that last strat, they didn't actually drop Uni off short, so they didn't catch Hyphy. Hyphy was actually a key point in stopping that B push.
Yeah, Yunu's only done that once, I think. So it's...
You know, had he done that again, he would have caught Hyphy there, and that would have actually likely been theirs, you know. The round might have been Rectum's.
What do they do here? I'd love to see Razek step up and go big for his team right now. After all the banter in chat. Show him what you got, Razek. It does look like they are heading towards B though. Ah, man, I don't want to see this. Not a 4-man B, please. If they get shut down here, it'll be very demoralizing for them. Sabjin just waiting out behind that smoke. Does pop flash into tunnels, delaying the tease a little bit more. But smoke is finished now, and B-side with some smokes of their own. Sabjin, he's spraying down and he's doing a lot of damage onto the team, taking down 2. Hyphy dropping off box in mid and actually taking down Maniac in mid.
Not being able to... Just to say, Sickex actually doing work there. Union picking up Lucian. Sabjin going down to the molly.
A great molly in from Uno there, and I'm surprised the CTs fell. They stopped the T-push, but Sickex in mid, finding 2 of his own, and Bomb going down on B. Hyphy is aware that he is there somewhere, but he doesn't know which position to look at. And Sickex on the box to the right. If Hyphy does not check this, he will go down. Looks like he will peek it though.
Hyphy getting lucky there. Sickex just looking the other way.
No, it is a 1v1 right now. Hyphy to retake up against Uno, but Uno pushes out window and Rktm actually win the round. That's unfortunate for Redux.
Very, very critical mistake there. I mean, in a 1v1, you don't kind of want to use your grenades because you're giving the other person the opportunity to peek you at any given time already with the fact that of a 1v1, and you know, all he has to do is peek you at the right time and he wins. In that scenario, we've seen that then. You know, Hyphy having the nade out, just mid-throw of the smoke, not able to cancel the animation quick enough, pull his gun out and going down.
So Rktm take the lead here, 13-12, and CT's Redux on an eco or a pistol armor buy. They do not want to give this side another round here. DM misses his shot. Enforcer has taken down 2 though. DM does connect finally with the P250, and it is a 2v3 right now. D-side with all the weapons. And playing this again ever so slowly. They're all in T-spawn still, and the CTs have just run at them.
We see the CTs again on an eco doing a lot of damage. Specker picks up 1, picks up 2.
That was a great pop flash coming in from Specker. He's got the bomb as well.
Specker just doing work for his team. Him and Luigi just keeping his team in this game.
Oh my god, Specker.
What an eco.
How did he win that?
Wow. Just wow. That was some insane play.
I don't even know what happened there.
With an eco 3k with a P250. What just happened? Rktm will be shaking their heads at that one.
Yeah, that's put him on an eco. I mean, I have no words.
Neither do I.
That should not have happened, and yet Specker is showing us how it's done. That P250 just OP in Specker's hands, really. Don't even give him a rifle.
Yeah, just give him a P250, mate.
He's fine.
P250 and a flashbang and he'll be sweet.
3Ks all day.
Wow.
So
that single play keeping his team in the actual game there.
Yeah, if you looked at the money before that, CT's economy was actually shot to pieces after the pistol armor buy. Becker does take a bink though. A pop flash coming in from his teammate. That is some great teamwork. Razy picking up a kill, but Hyphy will trade out there. And the rest of the team's trying to push in here. Maniac, the last alive on site. But I don't think he's going to make it for the plant. Enforcer will find his head with that silenced M4. And this has turned the game on its head, boys. Rktm. Around and Redux in the lead now.
We have not seen Redux in the lead for a long time. Now I'm bringing it back. I mean, there was a spat there where the T's actually winning 5 straight rounds, and then the CT's picking up 2, being forced onto an eco again, and then picking up that, you know, that eco round. That was so crucial.
Looks like T's have gone for this aggressive B push, and they have made it work, and got the man advantage, taking out Legion and Satchin on side. They drop the bomb in the smoke though. You know, we'll collect it and get the plant. CTs do need to retake this, as their economy is very low as well. Maniac again through smoke. That has not worked. He's have sprayed through smoke every time. Specker actually getting flashes and tries to push in. This is a slaughter. T-side conceding a single death there from Sikex.
Wow. Just wow. It's tit for tat right now.
Yeah, this is turning out to be a great second map. I really hope that Redux win this and we get to see a third.
Yeah,
because this has been a well thought out map.
At this point, it's either team's game. I mean, although the CTs are on quite a very weird buy. I mean, you have got Hyphy with a Nova.
Yeah, at this point, I think they know they can't drop around here because T's will be a match point after that. So they're all in at this point.
They're definitely playing for the win now with that force buy.
T's again though, just playing this patient game, and I hope the CTs don't push, because that is exactly what the T's want. You know, with a pop flash, taking down 1, taking down 2. Oh no, this has gone all pear-shaped for CTs right now. I think Rktm could take the map now.
Yeah, definitely. They're in a very comfortable position. I mean, you have got Specker with a P50 again.
Well, that's 3 players there for sure.
Yeah, that's at least 3 guaranteed. As we say that though, he is currently fighting DM, and DM realizing this, falling back.
That was a fantastic 1B by Legion onto Yune, but he does go down immediately, and I think Specker is about to go down on long, and Rktm up 1 round on match point. And CT's with a terrible buy right now. This is going to hurt. They need to make something special happen here, and
they have won a previous eco, I think twice already, so
that's true.
If they can win this round, my god, what a game we would have seen.
A scout in mid, and Hyphy with a scout as well. So, a little interesting there. Looking for picks up mid. DM doesn't take any damage though, and he's about to get challenged again. Oh, Legion just strafing across, and neither player able to connect. The flash comes out, and the GoTV lag comes in. But nothing really happens from that.
That was a great flash though from Uni, so, you know, guys, if you want flash lessons, I guess hit Uni up, because that worked very well, using the corners of the map to his advantage. But
he's just so patient right now. They know they're on match point, and they don't want to give the CTs that opening frag. Like Maniac was going to push out long there, but instead changes his mind, just gets the information, falls back. Razy still strafing this tunnel position at B. Actually right on the head of that CT behind the wall. Little does he know. And might be seeing a drop down here, but no, in fact, they are faking an A push and heading towards B. 3 players out mid now. Razy pushing into sight. Oh, he can't get the kill. Satchin able to pick up 2. That should not have happened.
This is work now. Hyphy and Specker need to make this work. If they want to win this, they have to be on their A game at this point.
Hyphy with the scout and Specker. He has picked up an AK. Hyphy goes down in window, leaving it all up to Specker in a 1v2. Bomb planted on B. For the game. Specker spraying wildly there. But the T not actually changing position. And Specker still trying to work his way into this site. The smoke does go down. It gives him an opportunity to push here. We'll capitalise on that, but unsure what the second player is. And Yune comes around from the side, finishing it off. Rktm taking the second map and the game. And that is GG, boys. Well played to both teams.
Wow. Again, accolades to Specker there. I mean, the guy's won his team how many rounds in that, and just, that eco round, keeping them in it, but his team just not being able to capitalize and sort of, losing that bye